Hello, my name is Coda, originally known as Ash Daily, and if you have been a subscriber, thank you and congratulations because you made the correct decision. Anyways, I'm here to talk about how you should treat your transgender friend. Step 1. Don't refer to them as the transgender friend. That's completely disrespectful, and also, you'll probably trigger them. Being transgender is not a choice. I have not chosen to be transgender in any way, shape, or form. The only choice I made was to transition, and it was more like a forced choice because I did not feel comfortable. I could not find happiness or peace in my body when it had female attributes such as breast, which I now don't have anymore. I mean, kind of, but they're more muscular now. Thank God. Thank you, Dr. Token. You're amazing. Also, yeah, usually when somebody's transgender, that's the last thing that they want to talk about. It's a burden, but it's a blessing. Because if I wasn't transgender, I would have been a complete arrogant asshole, you know? If I was a cisgender man, I wouldn't I I would have everything given to me. People don't understand that being cisgender is a privilege. Just like being like fully functional as a human being. That's a privilege. You don't recognize it until you meet a disabled person, and that's when you realize that, wow, I was blessed to have these abilities, sight, sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of taste, sense of touch, and so forth. Step 2. Never use words such as tranny. That is the most harshest, painful word that I could ever think of. It has scarred me the most, to the point where I had to physically malutate. I don't think that's the word. Molutate. I'm gonna look it up. Mulitate. Mulitate. Yeah, I had to severely damage my body. You can't see it, the lighting's terrible, but on my arm it literally says the word tranny written in razor blade. It's a scar now. Thank you, universe. But it wasn't before. It was an open wound. Blood was coming out of it. I was young. I was like 12, 14 maybe. You see, I hated myself so much because of what society said about me and what society still says about me, Look at the comment sections of some of these like people, these beautiful people commenting hideous things. I believe everybody's good. I know now that how people treat you is actually how they treat themselves and how they feel about themselves, because everything that you project outwards is an externalization of your internal state. We can go more into that on my other YouTube channel, which I actually am active on. This one is just kind of here now, but go over to Coda, capital Koda, and check out my videos. I put most of my music covers and stuff there. I also do videos about the collective consciousness, expanding your mind, and basically unifying together as one so that all humans can establish world of peace, because I want my children to grow up completely differently than I did in the best way possible. And we only can do that if we all work together. Anyways, step 3, be supportive. Transgender people are just like anybody else, but they just have it a little harder in like the most uncomfortable ways. If they don't want to talk, don't talk. If they do and you sense that, be their friend about it. Just be like, is there something that you want to talk about? Hey, I'm here for you. Offer support any ways you can. We really need that. We really need that. It feels so alone in this world. And when you're transgender, it's just even more alone. You're like in the 1 or 2% of the billions of people that exist. And it's like super hard to find support, super hard to find comfort, and it's just super hard to be open to even receiving support, because all your life you've been shut down and told and neglected and condemned and told that you're just gross. It's a real thing. So yeah, We talked about, yeah, those words that you say. Don't use the word tranny. Don't use any words that have a negative connotation to it. Okay. Don't even refer to your friends in that word. Don't even refer to any transgenders to a word like that. Just say the correct term, which is he is biologically female or she is biologically male. But I'm saying she because she identifies as female. Gender is separate from sex, okay? It's a real thing. If you're cisgender, you don't have the right to talk about it. But I know you will because somehow you think that you're the oblivion and your opinion matters more than the people who are actually experiencing actual trauma in your life. So, whatever, keep doing you. I don't care. Like, I'm unbothered. Last step, just to wrap it up. Let's see what else. To be a good friend to your transgender friends. Yeah, I mean the biggest thing is friendship and support, honestly. And I guess last thing would be protect them. Yes, protect them. Transgender people are rare, and we are here on this earth for a very specific purpose, and that is transcending consciousness, transcending the ways that we are currently living. It's all about change. It's about different perspective shifts. We are the people that are going to shed so much light and spread so much light into this world of darkness in ways you won't even believe. So please protect your transgender friends with all costs because they are so beautiful. And it's so sad when transgenders get bad reputations for having mental disorders and being violent and stuff because it's because of what society has, you know, has shown them, unfortunately. When the world gives you so much hate, you tend to hate the world. But I'm different, a little bit different. I After hating the world for a period of my life, I realized that when you change the way you see the world around you changes. So yeah, basically transgender peoples are like the Jesuses of this of modern day. Um that's all I really got to say. Anyways, hope you have a good day. That rhymed. Go play.